Hello and welcome to Kelly's Wordy Reactions. I wanted to take a look at this guy that I have on the screen today. Of course, this is Richard Allen. And Richard Allen is the man found guilty of the 2017 Delphi unalivings of Libby German and Abby Williams. So, Richard Allen is a married 52-year-old man who worked in the local CVS store in the heart of Delphi, where um, the two young ladies, Libby German and Abby Williams, lived. All right, so just a little bit of background on this situation. So, more than 7 years on from when um, the teenage best friends Libby and Abby were last seen alive, a local man was sentenced to 130 years in prison for the 2017 Delphi unalivings. Richard Matthew Allen from Delphi, Indiana, was arrested and charged over the infamous case in October 2022. His arrest marked a bombshell development in the high profile case that has rocked the small, close knit community of Delphi and had gone unsolved for more than half a decade. Allen, who is now 52 years old, pleaded not guilty to the charges, but on November 11th, a jury convicted Allen on all four counts after listening to 17 days of testimony. Special Judge Francis Gull handed him the maximum sentence of 130 years for the unalivings on December 20. Throughout the trial, Allen's attorney claimed not only was he innocent, but that the victims what? But that the victims were unalived at the hands of a pagan white nationalist cult. That's very interesting. I hadn't heard that detail. I've been kind of combing over this information for the past few days, but I had not heard that detail there. Okay. In sensational court documents filed in September 2023, attorneys claimed that the teenage best friends were unalived as part of a ritualistic sacrifice by a group of Odinists. However, Allen's attorneys were banned from bringing up the names or anything to do with the Odinism cult theory. All right, Gull, let's see. So Gull issued the ruling in September, just weeks before the trial began on October 14, 2024. Before his sudden arrest on October 22nd, his name had never before been publicly linked to the situation. Here's what was known about him. So at the time of the unalivings, Allen would have been 44 years old. The now 52-year-old is or was a local resident of Delphi, the small, close-knit town around 3,000 people where the teenage girls lived with their families before. His family home is less than 5 minutes, is less than a 5-minute drive away from where the girls were found, residing in a neighborhood southwest of the Monon High Bridge. According to online records, Allen has lived in Delphi since at least 2006, and in Indiana his whole adult life. Married to his wife, Kathy, with whom he shares an adult daughter, Allen is a trained pharmacy technician, receiving his most recent pharmaceutical license in February 2018, 1 year from the time of the unalivings. At the time of his arrest, he worked at the local CVS store, coming into contact with members of the community as part of his job. Libby's grandparents, Mike and Becky Patty, said they had recalled Allen processing photos for them at the store. How sad. CVS offered its condolences to the victims' families and said it would cooperate with the investigation in any way it can. As members of the Carroll County community, we remain, okay, so that's just some statement from their community. Some more statements from the community. Okay. Oh, wow. I think I might have to let y'all see this picture. Oh, my goodness. Just a second. Let me switch this photo. Okay. Let me switch this over. Okay, so this is where I was. I wonder if I can make this larger. I don't think so. I'm just gonna read this. But notice this picture in the back. This picture right back there. Circled, yeah. Okay, in a chilling photo posted by Allen's wife, Kathy, on Facebook in December 2021, he is seen smiling alongside his wife in a local bar in Delphi. On the wall behind him is the 2019 police sketch. Allen bears some likeness to the drawing. Oh, wow. So they had this person wanted poster up in this bar, and they took a picture right in front of it. The selfie was posted on social media the same month. Investigators used a fresh appeal, urging members of the public to come forward with information about an online catfishing account thought to be tied to the unalivings. Prior to his arrest on suspicion of double homicide, Allen appears to have no prior criminal record. However, the Carroll County Jail record lists Allen as also going by the alias Craig Ross Renfro. Wow. That's a huge deviation from his real name. Let's go over what happened to Libby and Abby. Libby and Abby went missing on February 13th, 2017, after they set off on a hiking. After they set off on a hike along the Monon Bridge. Monon Bridge, okay, or the Monon High Bridge Trail in Delphi, Indiana. Their bodies were discovered the next day in a wooded area around half a mile off the trail. For years, for years, police have refused to say how the girls were unalived and have revealed few details about the crime scene. And I would imagine that was because they didn't have a suspect, so they wouldn't want the details being out there. So, however, shocking new details about the unalivings came to light in a search warrant application obtained by podcast the MUR sheet and shared with the Independent back in May. The warrant, filed by an FBI agent investigating the unalivings back in 2017 and partly redacted, was to carry out a search on the home of a local man, Ron Logan. So this is Libby German left and Abby Williams right, pictured together on Facebook. So they're talking about the warrant. So in it, the agent revealed that the girls had lost a lot of blood during their unalivings, and that the person who did it is believed to have moved and staged their bodies before taking some sort of souvenir from the scene. My goodness. For the first time, the warrant also revealed that the teenagers had been unalived by some type of weapon. The word for weapon was redacted in the document. The unaliver would have been covered in the victim's fluids in the aftermath due to the large amount that was lost by the victims at the crime scene. My goodness. I had not read this before, or I hadn't heard it. The way that I was imagining it from what they said happened on other articles that I read, it wasn't this. So let's see. Because of the nature of the victim's wounds, it is nearly certain that the perpetrator of the crime would have gotten all the fluid on his clothing in person. And then the chilling footage moments before. So on the day that the girls went missing, Libby had posted photos on Snapchat of her and Abby walking along the trail. The happy image of the two best friends is believed to be the last photo of them before this happened to them. In a move that propelled the investigation forward, Libby also captured a grainy video on her phone of a man dressed in blue jeans, a blue jacket, and a cap walking along the abandoned railroad bridge. Investigators released a grainy image from the video and a chilling audio of the man telling the two girls, "Go down the hill." So this was on Libby's phone. And this, ironically, is also how he told the detectives that he was dressed on that day. So I'm thinking he didn't really realize that they had actually gotten a chance to take a picture of him. So let's go ahead and jump into these calls. Okay, I'll get out of here and get into the calls. So I listened to the first two. He talked to his wife first, then he talked to his mother. And what they did was they just put them all in here back to back. I think it's the third call, spoiler alert, where he really starts to give like confession and or like a half-hearted confession. I wondered, let's see. I wondered if his wife had a different reaction, if his confessions would have been different. But his wife started to so somewhere in here, when he was first arrested, if you saw the interrogation videos with me the other day, when he was first arrested, it was obvious that his wife did not believe him and she believed the investigators or the detectives at the police station. She was really questioning everything her husband was saying. She wasn't going along with him. She wasn't saying, oh, I know you didn't do this. You couldn't do this. You're not capable. She wasn't saying any of that. So by the time these calls come in, she's obviously had like a change of mind, a change of heart, or whatever. Either that or she just decided to talk to him as if she believes he didn't do it. So let's go ahead and hop in here and see what they're talking about. Or what, yeah. Where's my call? Okay.
Please hold. Hello, this is a free call from
Ricky.
an inmate at the Indiana Department of Corrections, Westville Correctional Facility.
Hey, are you there?
Hey, yeah.
Hey, okay.
I'm sorry, hon. I'm trying to keep this together.
Oh, hon.
I don't want to upset you anymore. All I want to do is be able to help you. Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So, I'm not saying anything, but if it gets to a point that it's too much, you just need to call the investigators and tell them to come and get me and bring me to you, and I'll tell them whatever they want me to tell them, because whatever it is they want me to say, I'll just say it.
No.
So I want to be able to make this stand for you and for everybody else concerned because of this. I love you too much. And every time I talk to you, I feel like it's going to be the last time I get to talk to you.
I know. I wish I could hug you.
I can't explain what's been going on.
Oh.
I don't want you to worry about me.
Yeah.
I'm a man and I'll take care of myself, but I'm worried about you. And that's all I do is worry about you.
Oh.
So, and you let everybody else know how much I love them, won't you?
You need to hang in there, honey, okay?
Huh?
You need to just hang in there, because they're going to get you an attorney soon, okay?
Will you just let everybody know how much I love them?
Of course I will. They already know, hon. They all know.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Nobody loves me anymore.
Stop. That's not true.
I know. I'm sorry.
True.
I'm sorry.
Not true. Okay?
I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. Okay.
I know what you told me. I know what you told me, and I believe you.
Yes.
I just, knowing I'm never going to see you again, or at least it feels that way. I'm just saying, if it gets too hard, Just tell them to come and get me
No,
and bring me
no,
and bring me to see you, and I'll tell them whatever they want me to say.
no, no. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. I don't need you to try and be strong for me. Okay? You need to be weak. You need to be held. You take care of yourself, okay? Okay? I know. But you need to get the help you need. I can't help you. I can't tell you anything that's going to make you feel better. So please just make sure if you need Mom or Brett or anybody that you're going to them, don't wait.
Okay. Okay, I know.
Did you go back to work?
No,
Okay.
they don't want me there.
They don't?
They're afraid for me.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. They're afraid for me and they're afraid for themselves.
Why did his voice just clear up like that when she said, he asked her, "Did you go back to work?" She said, "No." And then I think he said, "Why not?" She said, "They don't want me there." And then his voice, I mean, the whole crying just cleared up and he just said, "Oh, they don't." That was really kind of creepy the way that he just cut that off so quick like that. Let me see. Let's run that back.
Okay. Okay, I know.
Did you go back to work?
No,
Okay.
they don't want me there.
They don't?
They're afraid for me.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Totally just all the crying just stopped right there for a minute. That's kind of weird. Kind of weird indeed.
They're afraid for me and they're afraid for themselves. So
Okay.
just do the best
I
I can.
understand.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, baby.
You have 1 minute remaining.
I'm sorry, baby. Just one more thing I fucked up for you. I just love you so much, babe.
I love you too, honey.
Okay? I'm not gonna keep calling.
No,
I wish I could see you, babe. You don't know what I'd give to see you just one more time. Because I don't know that I'm gonna make it. But you just know that if anything happens, I'll see you in the next lifetime. I swear I will, okay? Okay. You take care of the family for me. I love you all.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Okay. Bye-bye. It's good to hear your voice.
I love you too,
Bye.
sweetie.
Okay. It's going to cut us off here.
Okay, I
Okay.
love you. Okay.
I love you.
I love you, honey.
I love you. I'll hold on.
Thank you for using GTL. This is a prepaid debit call from
Ricky.
Hey,
Hello? Hello?
good morning.
Yeah.
How are
Good
you?
to hear from you. Good to hear from you.
Yeah. Been trying to get a hold of Kathy all morning.
This call has
The phone
picked up
system doesn't seem to be working right about half the
to his
time.
mother.
It cut us off Friday, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure it did. I got a hold of her once today, and then it cut us off before I had a chance to really talk to her, and I haven't been able to get her back since. So,
Okay.
okay. I was just curious to see if it would let me through to you. So that's good.
They had a lot of real bad storms.
Oh, in Delphi or?
Well, in this whole, in all of Indiana, there was tornadoes and everything.
I thought I heard something about tornadoes. I know we had a little bit of hail at one point, but I haven't slept all night.
They may not have internet or anything either.
You still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, if you talk to Kathy today and I haven't yet, just tell her I'm okay, and I'll talk to her as soon as I'm able to get through to her.
Oh, okay. I will.
All right. Hey, are you going to church today?
Yeah.
Good. Where are you going to church at? I didn't even know you were.
It's Story Church. It's there at the Rock Theater in Peru.
Really? Why there? What made you decide to go there?
Colleen, my friend, he started going, and I started going after I wrecked the van.
When did you wreck the van?
Oh, it was in February of last year.
Oh my God, you've been going to church that long?
Well, I've been going probably for I'd say since last summer.
How did I not know you were going to church?
Well, I just started going, and then I decided I needed to get back with God again. And I figured He's been sparing my life for a reason all these years.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. And I'm glad that I did, because I wouldn't have made it through all this without Him.
Yeah. So, did Kathy tell you that I told her the other day that I accepted the Lord Jesus Christ as my Savior?
Oh no! That's so wonderful. Oh.
I didn't know. She told you or not, but God's really important to me right now. I just, to hear you say that you've been going to church for that long again just makes me happy.
It makes me happy. And that Kathy's going and all that.
Okay, well, I could go on all day, but I'm going to try to get a hold of Kathy again, and if not, then I'm going to fall asleep at some point because I haven't slept. So hopefully I can get a hold of her before I fall asleep, but if not, I know that I've talked to you and that you'll let her know that I'm okay now.
I will.
I've got a family that's always going to love me no matter what, and
Yes, you do.
I've got God, so and I know that Kathy's got God, and you've got God, and that's good enough for me. So I know that He is not going to let this last forever, and
No, He's not.
we're all going to be back together eventually.
Yeah.
He'll make that happen. It may be today, it may be tomorrow, it may be 6 months from now, it may be when we're together again in heaven, but it's going to happen. And
I just think God's going to work a miracle through all this.
Yeah, I think He already has. I mean, Kathy sent me a Bible. I didn't accept God into my life until March 21st of 2023. So that's what, a week ago, week and a half.
Yeah.
And I never would have done it if I hadn't started reading the Bible. And I wouldn't have read the Bible if Kathy hadn't sent it to me. And
She's been trying for a long time to get one to you.
And I questioned, when I called her and tried to tell her that I had accepted God, I struggled to know if it was really this Bible and if this was actually a Bible, because I don't know if you know this or not, but the Bible that she got me doesn't even say the Holy Bible on it, on the front.
Yeah, but it's just worded so you can understand it better.
Sure. I didn't know if you knew that. It just, on the front it says the message. So after I accepted God into my life or accepted Jesus Christ as my Savior and God into my life and told Kathy that, she told me that she had to convince me that I was actually reading the Bible.
Yeah.
And then I asked her where she got the Bible from, and she said that Dr. Frank had given it to her.
Yeah.
And so today I was calling her because I wanted to make sure that the next time she saw Dr. Frank, I wanted her to thank Dr. Frank for saving my life.
Oh.
By giving her a Bible.
Yes.
Because otherwise, I probably wouldn't have a Bible today.
Yeah. She had been trying to see if one of the lawyers could get one to you and that. But she really wanted you to have the ones she'd been reading.
Okay, well, I'm going to go now and try to get hold of Kathy. And if not, hopefully I can get a hold of her tonight, because I'm probably going to fall asleep at some point.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too, Mom. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Honey,
Yeah.
are you there? Are you there?
Yes, babe. Yeah, babe.
What's going on?
I just wanted to apologize to you.
What's going on, sweetheart?
I did it.
You did
No,
what?
I did it.
What?
I killed Abby and Libby.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't, Darren.
Yes, I did.
Don't say
I don't know why.
No, you didn't.
So, as far as I can tell, from the first two calls, this seems like the first one where he said that he really did it. Now, he said it now like 3 times, or maybe even 4. And then this last time he said, I don't know why. And the fact that she keeps saying, no, you didn't, I think is the reason why he shifted and started saying it a different way. So let's hear this shift from I did it definitively, like I'm going to call her I'm going to just go ahead and say I did it. I'm going to get it off my chest. Uh, I want to, I want to give a confession. Maybe this is his state of mind, right? I want to give a confession. I'm going to call, I'm going to say it. And, I'm guessing, I'm guessing he wants to just get it off his chest. Um, he says, I did it several times. And then she's telling him he didn't. So let's see the shift in his demeanor and the way he's talking about it. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go.
No, you didn't, dear. You're not feeling well. There's something wrong. They've messed up your meds or something there.
No, I evidently did it.
No, you didn't. Why would you say that?
Because maybe I did.
No, you didn't, dear.
There's the shift, because maybe I did. Now, when he called, he didn't say nothing about no maybe at all. He said, I did it. I did it. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. She starts talking him into saying that he didn't. And now he's saying, well, evidently I did. Well, this is really strange to me. Really strange. I would think you would just listen so that you can hear what he has to say. But she starts going into talking about his meds and all that, and like giving him excuses and alibis. Okay, let's carry on.
I think I did.
No, you didn't. They are screwing with you there, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. There's something wrong. They are messing with you. They are messing with your mind.
Did Dad tell you I called?
Yeah.
What did I say to him?
I don't know. I talked to your mom, but she called me in, and we're just worried about you because something's not right.
Is there a way to talk to Dad?
No, honey, I'm not with them right now. And there's something wrong. They're screwing with you there.
What did I say to Dad?
They have done something to your food, or they've done something to your meds. There's something wrong. Don't you ever say you did anything, because I know you didn't.
I think I did.
No, you didn't. Why would you say that?
Because I think I did.
No, you didn't. You know you didn't.
I wish I could say I didn't. I don't know.
You don't know. See, exactly. There's something wrong. They're screwing with you. They're trying to get you to say things. They're trying to mess with your mind.
No, I deserve it, I guess.
There's something wrong. No, you don't.
I just wish they would kill me or let me apologize to the families at least.
Dear. Don't talk anymore. Just don't talk anymore. Okay?
I'm sure.
Don't talk anymore. I need to get a hold of somebody there.
Thank you for using GTL.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Are you there?
I am.
Hi, honey.
How are you?
Oh, good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear your voice, baby.
Oh, you doing okay, hon?
Oh, I might be now.
Okay. Well, I'm supposed to be meeting Brad here at the gas station to sign something, so I didn't know what that was about. But are they going to move you?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think maybe I'm losing my mind, but I'm not sure.
Oh no, no. So they allowed you to call, or have you been able to and just couldn't?
Oh, great. This is the part where it gets weird.
Yeah. I'm right here.
Oh. Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah. What's going on, hon?
I don't know. I just think maybe I've lost my mind.
Oh. No, honey. We've all lost our minds at this point.
So Brad and so I can trust Brad and Andy then?
Yes, you can, sweetheart. Yes. Let's not talk about anything that we don't need to, but no, there are lawyers, honey. There are lawyers.
Well, I need to tell you something anyway.
Okay. Are you sure you want to talk to me over the phone?
I think I have to.
Okay.
I need you to know that I did this.
What? No. No, you didn't, dear. There's no way. There's no way, dear.
Love me.
Dear, there's no way. Okay.
I hope you still love me.
I always will go love you, honey, but no, you have not done anything. And I think you are not well. So you don't need to be saying you did something you didn't do.
Well, hon, this is the first time I've been able to talk to you, and I've been trying forever.
Were you just not allowed to call me, or?
I don't know what's going on, hon.
Okay.
I'm definitely going to lose my mind now, though.
Well, don't. I'm supposed to be meeting Brad here for some reason, so. I don't know about that.
I've been asking for personal visitation, and that's not going through, and
I know.
then it's taken me, feels like it's taken me forever.
You have 1 minute remaining.
It's okay. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just trying to be at peace with things.
Honey.
And I had a dream that I needed to let you go, and I didn't know how to let you go, and
Well, then you're dreaming stuff again. Okay? That's all it is. You don't be talking about anything on the phone negative like that. Okay?
but I have to let you know that I did it, hon.
Dear, no, you didn't. There's no way. There's no way.
Thank you for using GTL.
If he's saying that he did it, why don't she just let him talk? I mean, I realize I don't know if he's your husband and he did this. I'm thinking that you might want to let him go ahead and be where he's at. Who wants to, for this to maybe roll over onto you? If he did it and he's telling you like this call, so the last call, he let her go ahead and ease him out of saying that he did it. But he did say several times, I did it. This call, he is like, no, I did it. And even though she started giving him pushback, he didn't back away from it this time. So I'm just thinking if this is his wife and the nature of what he did, like we're not talking about you stole something out the store. Like the nature of what he did, I'm thinking that you might want to let him go ahead and be where he is if he is telling you that he did this stuff. She's wilding out as far as I'm concerned. Okay, let's see what the next one had. These calls are pretty short, so let's see what's going on the next one.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, it's me.
Yeah.
I need to know if you still love me, baby.
Yes, dear.
Okay. And everybody else will as well? Honey?
Yes.
Because I may have to spend the rest of my life here, or...
Stop talking about it. That's not true. Okay? Okay?
I don't understand. I just got to know that everybody's still going to love me.
I love you.
Because I may only be able to see you one last time. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank you. It's not true.
It's true, honey.
No, it's not.
Yes, it's true, honey.
No, it's not. You're not well.
Wow, he said it's true.
I'm well.
No. No, you're not.
Yes, I am, honey. I just hope that you'll still love me, because I may only, if I get the electric chair, or if I get the death penalty,
No. No, honey, that's not going to happen. No.
If it does, will you be there for me?
No. It's not going to happen, dear.
Do what?
Nothing. This isn't right. They messed you up so bad.
It's okay, honey. I did it. I did it, dear.
Stop.
I cannot stop. I've got somebody here listening to me right now, dear.
No. I did it. I'm sorry.
I don't.
Oh, you did it, dear. No way.
killed Adam there.
No, you didn't. Stop. Stop saying that. No, you didn't.
I knew I was supposed to let you go. I was trying to let you go.
Stop. Dear, we're going to be back together.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Child, and they ain't got no money on these phone calls. These phone calls are 3 to 5 minutes long. Oh my goodness.
I hope you're always going to love me. No matter what. Will you always love me, baby?
Who's with you? Who's with you? Who's with you? Who's with you? You need to stop talking. If your lawyer's not there, you need to stop talking. Who's with you, honey? Who's with you?
Thank you for using GT.
Now, he does sound rather monotone and whatnot, but you know, he has mental health issues. He was dealing with whatever mental health issues anyway. And I think, I don't know, maybe they do have him on something pretty strong, not to say that he didn't do it, but just to say maybe that's why he feels calm and comfortable and settled into what he did. He's calling on multiple occasions saying, I did this, like he's trying to go ahead and just get comfortable with his fate. So I'm like, I just, you know, I don't know. I can't get with where she is with all this. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And like, they're going to hear you because I don't know. Just like I said, like I can, maybe if he had some theft or burglary or something like that, like, no, your defense. But on the you wanting him to get off, and maybe he gonna come out and do this again to somebody else and potentially even you, like, no, I would have the largest, you know what I could imagine, and I think what probably should have been said by her is maybe to try to get a few details. And it's your husband, I get it, and you don't want this to be happening, okay? But maybe if she could have got a few details out of him, then maybe that would help her to feel more like, okay, he is saying he did it. He is saying things that like he couldn't make up. And so, you know, because if he did this, he needs to be there. I mean, he needs to be somewhere where everybody else can be safe. So I don't know. I get it on the brokenhearted wife situation, but he's already in jail. He's already got to stand trial for this. And he's told you now, this is what the third time he said, okay, I did it. And so I'm thinking maybe if you could have asked him for a few details, she could start to go ahead and just swallow that, okay, maybe he did. Let's go with the next one.
Hi.
Here.
Hello?
Hello? Hi, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, how you doing?
No, I'm all right, I guess.
Yeah. It's good to hear your voice.
So did Kathy tell you that I did it?
We're not going to discuss this, okay? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah.
He had me at I did it.
We love you. You know that, don't you?
Regardless?
Oh man.
Yes.
And do you know if Kathy's okay?
Kathy's doing okay. We've been holding each other up.
I'm just worried that you guys aren't going to love me because of the fact that I said that I did it.
Ricky, I just know you're not in a good place right now. And I'm praying for you, and we will always love you. No matter what.
Okay. I'm glad she said that. This is his mom, by the way. Let me put his mama up here. So, mom, I'm glad mom said that because he sounds like a convicted of spirit man. Okay. He knows what kind of guy he is. He knows who he is on the inside. Like he knows who he's been hiding. He knows who he is. And obviously, the man just wants to know that somebody still, I guess, unconditionally loves him, even though he is this horrible ass person that would do this. However, I guess even horrible as it is, excuse me, he still wants to know, okay, do y'all still love me? Like, so being that this is his mother right here, I'm glad she went ahead and said it. I still don't think she kind of went far enough because she's still kind of just saying this, giving her like love based on like, we know you have this mental problem. We know that you couldn't have done anything like this. But yes, I'm going to love you no matter what. Um, but I think he really wants somebody to love him, even though like I am horrible. And I know it's horrible, but can you still love me even as horrible of a thing as I've done? That's what it seems like he's saying to me. So let's see what else.
But just saying it doesn't mean you did it.
Well, it does when I did.
Woo!
Rick, don't talk like this. I think they're just messing with you.
No, Mom, they're not.
Right, call me Neek. Like how other way can he say it?
I love you, though.
What are you doing? I love you too, hon.
Ooh, he looks like that lady.
I just know you don't have it in you to do something like that.
Mm-mm. She
Mom.
shouldn't say that.
I wouldn't sit here and tell you I did it if I didn't.
Well, if they're messing with your meds and all that, yeah, you would. but we're not going to discuss the case anymore.
So if I did do it, then you guys don't love me anymore?
I will always love you no matter what.
Okay.
And that you can count on that.
Okay.
There's nothing that would make me ever stop loving you.
It's good to know.
Are they letting you call again?
Well, right now I am.
Have you gotten any of my letters?
I'm not really getting mail anymore. Again.
I write you every day.
Great. There's something else to share with my therapist.
Oh, they're letting you talk to her again?
They always have been letting me talk to her.
Oh, just once a month or on a regular basis?
No, she's coming and seeing me every day.
He's making these
Okay.
confessions to the therapist as well.
Well, that's good to hear.
All right. Well, I'll let you go.
Okay, hon, I love you.
Yep. Tell everybody else I love them.
Okay. Bye, hon.
Bye. Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh.
I think
Need to get
we're
you
back to
some
the
coffee.
Yeah.
Get your coffee or snacks or whatever you need, babe.
Oh, I hate spending that money when I don't even know where it came from.
Doesn't matter. It's in there. I wouldn't worry about it. Somebody's thinking of you, so I wouldn't question it. Oh, Lord. What a mess. Good grief. You know, just when I think I've got everything, I don't understand my thought process on clothing. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. It's stupid. I'm trying to get better about that. Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Well, he called. He don't have nothing to say.
What did you have for breakfast or lunch today?
Oh, had some kind of eggs this morning. It looked like
Yeah.
something fairly normal. So weird talking to you.
What, sweetheart?
So it's just kind of weird talking to you.
Why? Why would it be weird?
I don't know. Just everything's weird in here anymore.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like I've lost my mind, found a hell or something.
Well, we're kind of living it right now. It's not a good place to be in. Not a good place at all. And I don't have much say in anything, I'm sure.
But you know that I done it, right?
Dear, I don't want to talk about that. Okay. Want to have a good conversation between us? No, just don't. I guess it doesn't matter what I think, but
Of course it does. Just in a really frustrating spot right now.
right.
I said I'm just in a really frustrating spot right now.
Mhm.
And I know that that's nothing compared to where you're at, so I'm not
No.
trying to.
No, your side is a lot worse than mine. I have freedoms that you don't have, so I'm not going to go there. And I feel guilty about that.
Did she say
I
I
don't know
feel
why nobody will talk to me and be honest with me.
You're not going to get that there, dear. They've already got the mindset. Don't care. You didn't do it. That's just prison. They're just another number. But
Just don't feel like anybody's willing to be honest with me anymore. Like everybody's afraid to hurt my feelings or something.
I think people have to be very careful when they talk. And we all do.
Mm.
If I can get a chaplain in there to pray with you, would that be okay? I mean, I've been trying to get a hold of somebody, but of course nobody ever answers. You have to go to voicemail, then it's full. So, but if I could get,
I had a chaplain pray with me once, but it just doesn't seem to help me any.
Well, and it's okay because, I mean, praying to yourself is going to be very helpful. It's helped me immensely. And there's people out there praying for you. So you just got to pray the bad thoughts away, hon, and try. And the demons are fighting hard to get you.
I know, I feel like they've already gotten me. I'm already in hell.
No. Well, you're.
Ooh, how chilling. He said, I feel like they've already got me. I'm already at home. Let me see. Is that how he put that? 4011. Hold on. She said the demons are fighting hard to get you.
I know, I feel like they've already gotten me. I'm already in hell.
Wow.
Well, you're kind of in physical hell right now, but your soul doesn't need to be. It's God, not anybody else's. I hope you understand that.
Yeah. And I'm sorry I ever questioned the Bible that you got me about asking it. Because I've got another one in here now. It says the Holy Bible, and it says basically the same.
Thank you for using GTL.
Yeah, that's so true. Call me Meek. They do. They need to be in counseling because he's giving, yell at me, cuss me out, um, tell me what you really feel and think. At the end of the day, I don't want y'all to walk away on me, or maybe even that's what they need to do. I don't know, but I feel like he is saying, because he said something like, I feel like everybody's just trying not to hurt my feelings. If I'm telling you I'm this cold-blooded killer and y'all are tiptoeing around me trying not to hurt my feelings, like, I need to be socked in the eye. And y'all are sitting around here, trying to, tell me, don't say that, don't say that. You couldn't have done that. Don't say that. If I did it, and that's what he told his mom, like, yeah, it would be the wrong thing to say if I didn't do it, but I did it. Wow. This is really interesting. Right. They are not helpful to him in this moment. They're not. And you're right. They really do need some therapy, because they're not accepting what he's saying. And yeah, messing with medication is not going to make you keep telling people. And another interesting thing here, they said that he confessed over 60 times to different people, inmates, this therapist he's talking about, and on calls, and maybe even someone else. I don't know who else he came in contact with, but it's basically like he's literally just going around telling everybody that he's talking to. And they said that they, in the jury deliberations, they felt like that was one of the main keys of getting him convicted, was them listening to these jail calls. Because when a person confesses and they were able to hear it, and not only just hear it one time, but over and over and over, like he never confessed when he was in interrogation. But by the time he got behind bars and everything, they just said it's so compelling. It's hard for the jury to like unhear you saying that you did it, especially several times. Yeah, I think it is. I think it would have to be haunting him, and just knowing who he is, or who he allowed himself to be on the inside, how he allowed himself to like feed that, because you don't just jump up and do something like that. You have to walk down that path for a while. So who knows what all he's been looking at, what type of material he's been feeding himself, what his fantasy life is all about, and up until leading to that point. And the fact that, we don't really know that he hadn't done something to somebody somewhere else, because they lived in a really small town. They said like 3,000 people. So this might not even be his first rodeo. He didn't have any type of criminal history, but the one thing that I was just reading before I started the video, they said he had a whole alias that was just a totally different name from his name. So I don't know. I don't think they had any criminal history under that alias, but I'm not convinced that he hadn't done something to somebody somewhere, and they, some unsolved crime somewhere. But there's only like probably one, or maybe one more of these. So we'll go ahead and play it too.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey,
Hey,
what's it? Hi.
I did it. Captain,
What?
I did it.
Do you still love me?
Yes, dear. But you didn't do it.
Why do you say that?
Why do you say it?
I don't want to upset you.
I'm already upset.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I've lost my mind.
Honey, you can't call me and talk like this, okay? You're killing me.
I'm so sorry, baby.
I can't talk to you right now.
I didn't want to do this. Honey, I'm sorry.
You know, why is a good question. I mean, he already said it. So why not just ask why? You know, as his wife, could she not have just said, why would you do that? And I mean, I don't know. I guess she doesn't want him to say, but why are you protecting him? You know, like, I get it. You don't want him to have done it. But if he did do it, why are we protecting him? That's my question. Okay, I feel your pain, Kathy. Like, I feel you. You don't want him to have done it. But if he did do it, why would you be protecting him from having to stay in there? If he took two little girls, 13 and 14-year-old girls that was just minding they little life out at the hiking trail, not doing nothing bad, not doing nothing wrong, they just friends, you know, out in the fresh air walking. And he took them and they're not no longer here. Why would you want him to be here? I mean, what's the, you know, like, why would you want him around you anymore? You know, so and this, you know, like, you're not in your right state of mind. I'm not buying it, because he ain't never been in his right state of mind. He had some attempts at taking himself out before any of this even happened. So now that he's turned it from, and that's another point that shouldn't be so hard for her to believe. If you was willing to take yourself out of here and you had attempts and you had things that you was thinking about for yourself, why is it so hard for you to believe he'd take somebody else out? Let me see. Call Me Neek says, because she doesn't want to accept it. Baby, I don't want him to be in my house. If they let you out, this too risky. You can't come back over here. I don't know where you going. I guess over to mama's house. And I'm gonna have to leave the state. Asking why would mean that he indeed did do it. Yeah. Well, I feel like if he would give some details, that would kind of help her to swallow it in, to take it all in. Because when she was in the interrogation room, he was in there, they brought her in. And when they, gave her whatever information that they gave her, his bullet was found from his device. It was found with the girls, like in between them, like it fell or he dropped it or, something like that, because that wasn't the manner in which they were taken out. It wasn't by any type of a device like that. But I'm thinking he probably used it to get them to walk down the hill and make them go on to that next location where they ended up being found. So she was devastated, and she was trying to figure out how could your stuff be at the scene if you didn't have something to do with it. So I don't know what has happened. I don't know what the turn of events was, but she completely changed her way of looking at it in all this time. Yeah, you can't come where I'm at no more.
You're not going to do anything to yourself, are you?
No.
Probably going to have to kill myself now.
Stop. You can't be calling me and talking like this.
You don't have anything to do with it.
It doesn't matter.
Why are you so mad at me?
I'm not mad. I'm upset. I'm heartbroken. Big difference.
I can't tell you what's been going through my mind. I feel like I'm already in hell. Was waiting on the Bible from you, but
She already sent him a Bible.
I don't understand what's going on.
Happened to his other Bible?
Neither do I.
I guess I'm just going to have to stop calling. I'm sorry. Okay.
You can't call me honey if you're going to talk like that.
I'm going to talk like what?
I can't be talking.
Thank you for using GTL.
Ooh, those calls are short. Well, I guess that's all. Um, yeah, their calls were so short. And then nobody really wanted to ask him anything. I'm gonna have to look around and see if there's more calls. But yeah, it's like nobody wanted to ask him anything. And like I say, I get that. Like, okay, you're not supposed to be talking about your case on the phone. I get all that. But if somebody is, well, you know what? You could think about Wade Wilson. Okay. In Wade Wilson's case, when he started confessing to all the, confessions that he was doing, his dad, well, he was confessing before he got locked up. Yeah. So his dad wanted him to get caught so that he could be locked up. And I think it was because, he was such a threat and he was going around hurting people and stuff before he even did what he did eventually. So his dad was like, okay, he's telling me he did this. Like, the police need to come and pick him up before he does something to somebody else. So, I mean, I guess that's a little bit different case, but I don't know. I'm just thinking if somebody is confessing these things, then I don't know, just go ahead, get the confession out the way, talk to them, let them talk about it, let them say what they're going to say. And, you don't want it to be, but if it's done, it's done. So, well, all right. Well, thank you so much, Call Me Neek, for chatting with me and hanging in here with me. I'm going to go ahead and go. But that's what I have on this guy so far. And yeah, he's convicted. He's convicted. They gave him 65 years for each unaliving, each young little lady. And it's just a real sad situation for them. They're gone at 13 and 14 years old. And the jury was convinced that he, in fact, is guilty. So that's that on that. But yeah, if I find any more calls or anything else interesting about this guy's case, then I'll be back with whatever else I can locate. You know what? I think so. Yeah, I don't think it said without the possibility of parole. It's just 130 years. But he's 50 something, probably 54, 55 now, or maybe he's 52 now. But yeah, once he serves a good 20% of this, I don't think anybody's going to let him out. I really don't. I don't see any parole board anywhere letting him out after taking these little girls' life like that. Yeah, yeah, that's life for him. He's mid 50s, and that's a real possibility because he was trying to do it anyway. He was dealing with that before he even did these crimes, that type of mental state. So, um, I don't know. Probably though, when he gets to the next location, when he gets to whatever prison he's going to, he'll probably settle in and calm down. I mean, who knows? Like, these criminals are manipulative. These people are manipulative. And he might not even feel bad. He sounds like he does, but it might not even really be the case because he might just be a very manipulative guy. who is spinning this, this was before he was convicted. So he may have been in there trying to get insanity, or just trying to do something to where he would get less of a penalty. So he'll probably just be a regular old guy in a regular old prison, in which I think prison is prison, but I think prison is better than jail in some cases, and probably depends on where you are as well. So anyway, whatever he gets, that's just what it is. Because he was all the way out of order. And everything, it just looks so premeditated as well, by him having whatever that was on him, when he went to take that walk that day at the hiking trail. So he would have had to have that round on him to drop it, when he was when he was doing the act, however that went, he would have had to have that. So that's why I think he took the pow, but he didn't mean to use it because it would be so loud. But you have it, these are young girls, so they're going to believe that you're willing to use it. So yeah, it's a really sad situation. But all right, well, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. If you're just coming in, thank you for stopping by. Again, thank you, Call Me Neek, for coming in and pretty much listening to these with me. And if I find anything else interesting on here, I feel like there should be some other calls, but I'm not completely sure. So I will bring anything else regarding this case, but he's getting ready to go to prison for a long time. So goodbye and good riddance, sir. All right. Thank y'all again. And yes, have a very happy Sunday, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.